The recent primary elections to select candidates for the March 26 by-elections have exposed deep-rooted factionalism in Zanu-PF Bulawayo province, with growing fears that the G40 faction might be firming its grip on the ruling party's provincial structures. Zanu-PF conducted primary elections across the country, where there are parliamentary and ward vacant seats to choose candidates to represent the party in the upcoming by-elections, amid allegations of vote buying, rigging and intimidation. Party insiders who preferred anonymity explain deep-seated factionalism within the provincial structures, with indications that members are divided between those allegedly backing Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and others belonging to a group aligned to President Emerson Mnangagwa. There are also indications that the G40 faction is regrouping. For Bulawayo, Zanu-PF officials believe that the selected candidates are likely to lose the forthcoming by-elections. The primary elections were rigged, and this will work against a president. For some wards, ballots were mixed so that people could not see their candidates. Ballots never balanced, with figures of up to 100 in some instances. That means people were smuggled, even when they were not on the voting list, said the source. Vote buying was allowed with no questions asked. Complaints on the irregularities were not entertained, while the provincial chair acknowledged there was something wrong with primaries. The chairman must know that he is chairing a pure 70% G40 executive, the Zanu-PF insider said. Zanu-PF officials noted that complaints were made to the national leadership soon after the primary elections, but were ignored in a situation that might culminate in a Bhora musango scenario. Bhora musango happened in 2008, where Zanu-PF supporters voted for MPs and snubbed the late former President Robert Mugabe. Zanu-PF Bulawayo chairperson Jabulani Sabanda rubbished the claims, citing that all complaints were forwarded to the party headquarters in Harare. "That is nonsense. There is no factionalism here. I am aware of what you are asking. All the complaints brought to the office were forwarded to Harare, and that is where you can get your answers from. I don't have answers to your questions," Sabanda said. However, observations are that since assuming provincial chairmanship, Sabanda has maintained a low profile, shying away from the media, with strong claims that existing factional fights now present a complex task in uniting the province. Sabanda is now just a shadow of former self. It is known from way back that Sabanda and Mnangagwa are close, even during the late former President Robert Mugabe's tenure. "We expected change from him, but many people are disappointed," the insiders said. Hopefully he will find a solution on the issue of candidates. He was left out only to know when curriculum vitaes had reached Harare. They bypassed him. However, among the Bulawayo-based Central Committee members, Chinga Du, Malim Pofu and the Bulawayo Metropolitan Minister Judith Nkube have since been exonerated from the internal squabbles rocking the province. Zanu-PF spokesperson Christopher Mnangagwa said party members will vote for the former liberation movement despite issues raised. For primary election issues, look for Comrade Mike Bimha, but those are members of the party they will vote for, so you can't risk the loss of your party because you have a complaint, Mnangagwa said. Zanu-PF political commissar Bimha was not reachable on his mobile phone. In council by-elections in Bulawayo's Ward 8, Loveness Ndlovu, Zanu-PF is representing the party against Beckazel Nkube, Zapu, Edwin Ndlovu, CCC, Tafara Gander, Yuta, Rosa Ndlovu, MDCA, Torai Mashes, Independent, Albert Moyo, Independent, and Tobias Nyam Lambanj, Independent. In Ward 9, Lovemore Nyamana, Zanu-PF will battle it out with David Nkube, AP, Donaldson Mabutho, CCC, Gaselam Lava, MDCA, Philisani Nkube, Lead, and Innocent Msipa, Yuta. Maringcu, Zanu PF, is contesting Ward 12 with Visitor Ndebele, MDCA, Casper Sabanda, Zapu, Lilian Mlilo, CCC, and Esnath Kumalo, RTZ. In Ward 18, Enoch Madzimir, Zanu PF, battles it out with Sibanakaliso Chuma, MDCA, Concilium Lalazi, CCC, Gibson Sikasana, Zapu, and Tarangana Manyuka, Yuta. Ntando Moyo, Zanu PF, will battle it out with Adam Felix Dambano, Zapu, Peter Nkube, MDCA, and Christopher Dube, CCC, for Ward 19. Ward 20 has Thabo Thwala, Zanu PF, Ethel Sabanda, MDCA, and Ernest Rafa Moyo, CCC. Ward 21 has Janet Moyo, Zanu PF, Jesham Zimba, MDCA, and Tinavimbo Mafosa, CCC. Lunjasani Sabanda, Zanu PF, is contesting Ward 26 against Norman Labano, CCC, Japheth Nkube, DOP, Simangel Ndebele, MDCA, Janani Ngwenya, Independent, and Pumalelo Moyo, CCC.